to not make mistakes. That's what's gonna kill me here. This deck, I think, can make it. It's got to play tight. So the choice here is between Earthbrawn or Bowmaster. Bowmaster is another elf. It triggers the Wolf Skull. Earthbrawn is pumped with Reinforce. There's a Shaman equipment. I don't know. I don't think our deck wants to be wasting its mana. Not wasting it, using its mana for this. I want to lean towards the Earthbrawn. Maybe the other Bowmaster will see something like it, but we already have 19 creatures. I think the pump's going to be valuable here. So Ambassador Oak fits our deck perfectly. There's a combo going around, the Changeling with the Shaman Staff. We could take the Changeling, but I think the Oak is just better. It triggers both it puts in an elf, and it triggers our Leaf Crown. Unfortunately, it doesn't trigger our Wolf Skull, but I think that's going to be it. But it still does look. I really wish maybe we did take that Wanderer's Twig. The mana is going to look awkward to me. So Shard Volley if we were in red. A Stink Drinker Bandit, which we probably won't play. Doesn't fit our deck. It's between Warrior or Disdain. And I'm not going to take the Warrior simply because I already noted how the mana is awkward. And I'd rather just have the removal than a card that probably won't come down when it's supposed to. So Weed Prune Poplar is really, or the Blight Soil, we're talking about fixing, kind of fixes. But I think it's a Weed Prune Poplar here. Or we could hate the War Spike, that'd be the only. But I think the Poplar has potential as a sideboard. And it's not a bad card with the Elder. Wow. Okay, so we have Boss Banneret, Awful Snap, which we're not going to play. Grub Fellows. Grub Fellows is a Shaman. It's okay, but I think Boss Banneret is just better for us. It reduces Tree Folk and Shamans, and we're kind of have a Shaman thub. Excuse me. So I think it'll definitely be better. Well, Rage Forger is ridiculous. I wish we could splash him. We can't. I'm not going to take the Morsel Theft. It's not really. It just doesn't fit with our deck. Should be obvious. Kind of like lines in that Vine Steed, but I'm just going to hate the Rage Forgers. It shouldn't be going that late. Vengeful Firebrand is pretty decent too. But I'm going to take the Bowmaster. Mosquito Guard. Just take that. I'm not going to take the Everbark Shaman. So, probably won't play the Hand Servant. Might play the Harbinger. I think I will, since we have so many better targets for it now. Take the Final Scene Fairy. Probably only play, I don't even play a Hornet Harasser. Just makes the mana that much more awkward. Sideboard. Sure. Probably only play one foot bottom feast. Probably won't play the. It's gonna be an interesting build, I think. There's a lot of decisions. Although I think there's only a couple correct ones. So we're gonna wait because this is a 64-man event. So I suppose I can discuss until the time comes and hopefully have it built by then. But if not, I'll pause the video until the building starts. So we have to cut 6 cards from this. No, sorry, 7. Okay, so deck building has started. I was looking over the deck a bit, and I was wondering if the Boss Banneret or the Tree Folk, the Harbinger I think is worthwhile. If it doesn't fetch up, I mean, getting an Ambassador Oak, Cloud Crown Oak, or Leaf Crown Elder is relatively good, or getting a Nameless Inversion is great as well. The Boss Banneret is what made me wonder if it was truly worth it. It cuts down on, we can play the Wolf Skulls and any of our Chainling the turn earlier, same with the Cloud Crown Ambassador or Leaf Crown Elder. It seems pretty strong. But it seems to me like it also might not be. I know that doesn't make much sense. Sorry if I kind of ramble on in these. However, I don't really see much of what else I would put in for it, other than maybe a Bog Strider Ash or a Gilt Leaf Ambush, and those just seem to be worse. So it's something to keep in mind. Maybe a Foot Bottom Feast would be better. I don't know, but this is what I'm going to go with. Now, as for land, I kind of want to go with 9-8. 9 forest, 8 swamps. And I think I have to. I think 10-7 basically means that Dread is going to chill in our hand forever and never get played. I suppose if it turns out that we basically lose because Dread is a dead card and we're not doing anything, we can side him out for the Bogs or something like that. He just seems like a really powerful card. Too powerful to pass up. Unfortunately, 9-8 is not a... Excuse me? Unfortunately, 9-8 is not a, amazing mana base. Oh, suggests exactly that. However, I think if we're going to play Dread, it's what we have to do. And we can't play 9 swamps because we have too many double green to even worry about 9 swamps. So I think we just have to be, I just got to be mindful during my mulligan. So let me just sort this out. Maybe we can Pax's Aim seems kind of weak in this deck, maybe. Since we're spread across 2 tribes. That's why I think it's not going to be as crazy. And it's not really that great. It's removal. But it has the potential to just not... They could blow you out with it. You target one of their creatures, and in response, they make it almost null. So, doesn't mean it's bad. It just requires some thought when you're playing it. I guess we'll take it a hand-by-hand case, but I think if I don't have double green, there'll be a lot of times I'll be hesitant to keep. But as said, I don't think there's any other way with Dread in the deck we can have our mana as such. Other than Dread, I guess we put it in either. I don't know. You might be coming. I don't know. We'll see. See you in round 1.